Ladies and gentlemen, your next bout will be at a weight of 128 pounds, brought to you by Knoxville Vapors. When the action begins, your referee in charge of this bout is Jimmy Neely. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight she brings in her pro regular 0 wins and 1 loss. She weighed in 128 pounds, fighting out of the training compound in Tipton, Michigan, Katelyn, the Tasmanian Devil, Dykas. And her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, she makes her professional debut. She weighed in 128 pounds, fighting out of KMAA, Knoxville, Tennessee, Shanna!
Shanna Young says, I have plenty of drive and plenty of heart. You better believe I'm going to blow you away. It's Katelyn Tasmanian Devil Dykas in the black and yellow trunks against Shanna Shanimal Young, making her pro debut in the black trunks. Josh Ward, our referee in this women's 128-pound catchweight bout presented by Knoxville Vapors. Both fighters are ready. We're underway. Round 1, 3 5-minute rounds. First kick from Dykas.
Well, here we go. Shanna Young doing what she does, pushing to the cage and attaining that clinch position.
Dykas threw the kick, and that opened up the opportunity for Young to try to go for the takedown. We're up against the cage at the moment.
Oh, here we go. Single leg position from Shanna Young. Driving for the takedown. Beautiful work, but Dykas back to her feet.
Corner of Young calling for knees. Instead,
oh wow,
kicks the
Dykas
leg.
down on all fours. Not a good position at all for Dykas.
Dykas able to get back up, but Young has her back.
Nice position once again. This is just a clinic right now by Shanna Young. Great control, lacing the legs, but again, props to Dykas for continuing to push back to her feet.
Shanna Young, strong legs. Look at those, now reining in some knees. See the lower body difference between the two. Shanna Young now a minute and a half through this first round, in control. Trying for reversal. Now they get separation.
Here we go.
Young.
Okay,
missed.
here we go. Dykas with the sprawl. Now this is one thing, you know, Shanna Young is expending a ton of energy here wrestling. You know, Dykas, she just works her way back up to her feet after these takedowns, and you know, and Shanna's having to take her down repeatedly. I'm curious as to how much that is taking out of her cardio here at this point.
Tyler, what have you seen so far?
Man, like he said, you know, like Casey said, Shanna's doing most of the work here, but a lot of times that work can take a lot out of you. At this point, it doesn't look like it is. You know, it's hard to tell. I think if Dykas wants to make this a fight, she has to make it dirty. She's going to have to bring Young into a dirty, grindy fight.
Oh, nice.
Threw the legs off and
There
got
we go.
the half guard.
Looking for the submission, perhaps. And solid crossbody control for Shanna Young.
Slid out of that, and now
Dykas needs to look out for that right arm because Shanna Young will latch onto it and take home that Americana lock. Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, short, quick, and intense. Stuck in a second one. And now the back.
Here we go. Dykas looking to work back to her feet yet again.
Oh, nice shots. 2 rights to the chin of Dykas. And a couple more slid in there as Dykas trying to get to her feet. Minute 30 left to go in round number 1 in this women's 128-pound catchweight bout.
Okay, Dykas with an underhook, looking to possibly slip out of the back there. Not to happen. Shanna Young with the whizzer and the front face lock position.
And gonna go for.
Was that, Tyler,
Wow.
was that a DDT?
I believe that was, in fact, a DDT.
But look, Dykas still in it.
Oh.
Beautiful elbow there.
Goodness. And knees now the response by Young as we're under a minute left to go in this first round.
Those elbows like that, those are the shots you forget about. They catch you sleeping, and if you're not careful, they can cut you wide open.
45 seconds left in the first round. Young still sticking those knees to the side of Dykas.
The work rate of Shanna Young is just relentless right now.
30 seconds. On the stick hooks is Young. She's got one. Dykas trying to get through this first round and reset. Under 10. And Young turns it on late.
Nice shot there. She seemed to have possibly zapped Dykas there.
Oh, snuck one in after the bell. Shanna Young, winner of that first round time.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Very dominant performance by Shanna Young.
Goodness. Casey, certainly you go with
Undoubtedly.
Shanna, yeah.
Undoubtedly. Beautiful work there by Shanna Young. If she keeps up this rate, it could be her hand raised, in this fight if she doesn't put a finish on it.
She looks like it didn't really, in the tail of the tape, there's only 1 inch height advantage, but doesn't it seem like she's got more than that?
Yeah, it does look like it in person. They let us generally, as fighters, they generally let you fill out your height and all that. So sometimes that plays effect into the tail of the tape. I definitely think she looks taller than expected.
Boy, that work rate though, unreal. There was just no let up from Shanna Young.
And in collegiate wrestling, that's what it's all about. These competitors do not get tired, and Shanna Young brings that here into the MMA cage. The only difference is that now we're contesting our fights under 5-minute rounds. She's used to 3-minute rounds.
And here we go with round number 2. Shanna Young in the black trunks, Katelyn Dykas in the black and yellow trunks.
Here we go, shooting from the outside is Shanna Young, and gets the takedown. Beautiful work.
And Young is going to try to drive her towards the cage here. Dykas.
Oh, here we go. Dykas looking for the Kimura lock.
Looking for that arm.
Shanna Young does not appear to be too concerned about that lock.
She's trying for it. Dykas is, you can tell, had to let one of those wrists go.
All those little shots Shanna's throwing too, they don't seem like much, but man, they add up. You got you got bone on muscle there every time, just drilling her IT band.
Extremely painful.
She just, whether it's the quick shot elbows or the knees, bad intentions with her punches and delivery.
Yeah, she's probably been the dirtiest, and I don't mean that in the bad way, but I'd say dirtiest fighter of the night as far as just the little grimy punches and elbows in there. Those things add up. She's doing very good with them.
Well, you see the body control there, the legs, and be able to control Dykas.
Oh, nice little short elbows.
Another one right there.
Yep. Round 2, 3 5-minute rounds in this 128-pound women's catch weight bout.
Props to Katelyn Dykas here. She continues to battle. She continues to push back to her feet. She is unrelenting, but Shanna Young just so effective here.
What did you think of them when they were on their feet? Was it even? Was it Shanna advantage? Was it a Katelyn advantage? What do you think when they were on their feet?
I think that Katelyn Dykas really can't get her momentum going here because every time she does, Shanna Young throws a big shot and gets it to the ground. You know, Shanna is completely keeping this this fight in her mode and in her range.
Stand up as we're halfway through round number 2. Young likely won round 1.
Wow, Dykas looking for an elbow there. Swung that with bad intentions.
Dykas taking a couple deep breaths here, trying to recover a little bit. And then Young gets another
Dykas
takedown.
back to the feet. This is somewhat of a breakthrough right here for Katelyn Dykas. It's the first time that Shanna Young has landed the takedown and couldn't hold her down.
And Dykas ends up with Shanna Young, you know, back pressed against the cage. Is a very good spot for her. Got that reverse though.
A nice knee there by Young. She's been very effective with those knees tonight. Young with wrist control with her right.
You know, Shanna Young sort of perhaps taking a bit of a rest there, you know, an active rest. And just as I say that, she delivers a beautiful lateral from behind.
Snuck in a punch here. What's she going for here? Trying to protect against.
Again with the little elbows.
Oh, another short elbow there by Katelyn Dykas.
You see the sprawl there from Young. 1 minute left in round number 2 of 3. Going for the back.
Here we go. Not a good position for Katelyn Dykas at all. Shanna Young looking to finish this fight.
She too high on the back right now?
A little high, but Shanna's delivering those punches. Dykas is still in a very, very bad position right now.
30 seconds left in round number 2. Young in control this one. Oh, look at those 2
Brutal.
quick elbows, man. Vicious. And
Oh, here we go. This could be the end.
15 seconds. Can Dykas hang on?
Shanna looking for the finish.
And Dykas grabbed the wrist and is just hanging on to try to get through this round. And she's going to survive. Wow. Another dominant round by Shanna Young. My goodness. Tyler, what you think?
Yeah. Man, Shanna's a dominant fighter. So
Extremely dominant. And again, though, she expended a lot of energy there. Of course, she actually looked the worst for the wear as they both returned to their corners. Not as far as in damage, but in cardio. So I'm anxious to see if Shanna Young is able to recoup and come back out and deliver round 3 of that dominance.
Yeah, at this point, though, I mean, the thing is, Shanna would have to be knocked out TKO. I mean, she's going to have to lose the entire fight this round to lose this fight. You know, definitely up 2 rounds.
Undoubtedly.
Unless she lets her guard down maybe
Yes.
and opens the door for Dykas maybe to do something.
Yeah, and she had mentioned in some pre-fight interviews she wanted to come out and show off and show some things, but you know, hopefully she just sticks with the same game plan. There's no reason to go in and try to do anything different than what she's been doing. It's been very effective.
I'll tell you what, Shanna Young looks like she's ready to roll.
Yes.
Look at this.
Doesn't look too tired now.
No.
And you know the reminders to be careful, be aggressive, but be careful as well. And very aggressive, 8-0 right.
There we go. Again, beautiful takedown by Shanna Young. Excellent control.
For a guillotine here. She's got to sit back on it, and there she is, but doesn't look like it's tight.
Yeah, Shanna Young has passed the guard, so it neutralized the effectiveness of that guillotine and actually puts Shanna Young in a much better position.
just the physical difference between those two. I mean, they both weigh in at 128. They just look so different.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's obvious differences there. You know, Shanna much more physically dominant.
But I think more than physical, I think it's technical. It has to do with the wrestling, period. The wrestling is something that Katelyn Dykas simply does not have an answer for.
The way Shannon's built too, man, you know, it says a lot about women's MMA.
Oh, here we go. Those are vicious elbows here.
Very, very femininely built, but at the same time, very.
Oh, here we go.
Very
Shanna
built.
Young going for the finish.
Dykas trying
This
to
could
hang
be
on.
it.
That looks tight. Oh, she got out of it.
But look at this. Shanna Young unrelenting. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This could be it.
Dykas trying to survive. Shanna Young.
Oh, wow. There it is. It's deep. It's deep.
Oh, under the chin.
Yeah, the
Oh,
smile.
it's over. Shanna Young takes it.
Shanna Young. That might have been a smile that she had with the choke. She knew it was done, and Shanna Young wins in the 3rd round via submission in the choke.
What a finish by Shanna Young in her pro debut. This is only the beginning. What a tremendous athlete.
Boy, when Shanna Young, when she doesn't take as long a breaks and stays after it, goodness. And here's a replay of it. Guys, take us through here the finish.
Again, unrelenting, looking for the choke. Katelyn Dykas strips it off, but Shanna Young continues to latch on and reattack until finally it's too deep to defend.
Oh. And look at that. Shanna Young just vicious. Had the hooks, so the body lock, I should say, and nowhere to go for Dykas. So impressive. And you said the word relentless.
Yeah.
And that's a great description for her. Let's go to the cage with our official decision announcement. Here's Cody Gwynn.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jimmy Neely has called a stop to this fight. 1 minute, 53 seconds into the 3rd round. Your winner by submission via rear naked choke, Shanna Moore.